Hello guys, and welcome to one more playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance II. Here we are at the party in Trotsky Castle before main event in the story. So anyway, I want to give you a few tips about thievery and stealth. I tried in this playthrough to play without shady business, like a knight, but game will push you a couple of times to do some shady business, and you will have these like shady quests. It's not really important to complete them, but you know, it was nice thing to see that the game actually wants you to explore everything. So anyway, I found out that you can boost your experience in stealth and thievery just by opening the chests. You don't need to steal anything, but you just need to open the chests. Or for stealth, you need to sneak around close enough to the other NPCs just not to be noticed. So if you sneak around to NPCs who that sleeping, you will not and don't get noticed, you will actually gain experience. So I'm trying to boost here my experience because I didn't do it before, and I needed a little of experience in thievery to open kitchen chest. It was a not that important mission, but anyway, I wanted to do it. So here I'm trying to open the chest, and it's not that easy, but I have enough lockpicks, and anyway, you can see that I didn't notice them, that I didn't use them, and after a few broken lockpicks, I even managed to gain experience and level up the thievery skill. So anyway, that's that, and you can see it here how I managed. After that, I was trying to see here what I want to do with that. So I'm trying to, I'm thinking about it, and in the end I chose the Toolmaster. So anyway, I didn't cut the dialogues, and later on you will see how you can romance two characters on this party. That are two characters that I know of. I don't know if you can romance somebody else or you can explore some other options. If you know some other options, or if I missed anything, you can comment please below, and maybe I will try to do something else in my other playthrough. So yeah, you will see here I'm trying. Hopefully I will manage. I actually managed, yeah, but yeah, a little tension. So I actually took something from here. Savory schnapps, of course. So anyway, that's for now, and enjoy. I will comment on the romance option a little further on.
Greetings to you.
I've opened the spice chest for you.
Really? That's clever of you. I couldn't budget. I won't bother looking it again from now on. If someone pinches something, I'll blame Osuna and his rubbish locks. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And give my regards to Lord Capon. May the Holy Virgin watch over you in battle. Take care, have a nice evening.
So the first
Henry, a word? Is this your idea of
romance
fun?
option is
You're
the
criminally
artwork,
sober.
and you can see here how you can romance him. Of course, I went through whole dialogue, but
I wouldn't
then
mind a
I
few more feasts like
changed
this now and then. Have you tasted the Hungarian
do
wine?
it with
I remain on duty,
another
so I can't.
option that is actually
But when I see how the
yeah,
others are enjoying
female.
it, Sakra, I miss Prague.
You're a regular martyr. For my part, I'll be happy to have a drink. On your behalf as well. What was von Berghoff doing in Prague?
He's the royal chamberlain, so he's in charge of collecting taxes from royal towns and monasteries. And he was negotiating with the League of Lords as well, of course.
What? He promised he'd support the proposal of Hannes of Lipa.
Maybe, but he can hardly call off negotiations with Rosenberg and the other powerful lords. Politics isn't blind man's buff. Besides, you only gave him the message after he came back from Prague, didn't you?
Do you know what the negotiations in Prague were about?
No, because I'm not a spy.
But personal bodyguards often hear all kinds of things, don't they?
Well, Hohenstein and Riesenberg are quarreling over some nonsense in Saxony. Lichtenberg is trying to play both sides, and the mighty Rosenberg is scheming against everyone. Aye, and Bocek of Kunstadt is looking for a husband for his niece, Yitka. She's pretty, so it won't take long.
I thought the League of Lords was supposed to be united.
What? Them? No chance. Having too many roosters in the yard always ends badly.
Have you heard the plan of attack?
No, Ulrich is keeping it all close to his chest.
Not that there's any point.
I noticed that your lord isn't too fond of the Chamberlain.
That's one way of putting it.
Sir Otto respects him, and I trust him. But it's true, Ulrich is a bit strange.
He's a conceited fool, you mean?
If it's glory that you seek, you cannot be shy and meek.
Do you know the other guests?
They're noblemen from these parts, but I don't know them personally. That cheerful little fellow in the middle is Hermann Palitz, known as Littlehead. Pity you didn't see his performance on the barrel. Thankfully, the barrel gave way before Littlehead.
And the other one? The thin one?
Florian of Lomnitz, a famed wit, fair of face and well-spoken. The ladies swoon. For all he could care, well, we'll see what kind of company he prefers in the end.
What about you and the local women folk? Got your eye on anyone?
Come off it. I'd have to stand in line behind Herman and his ilk. I'd rather have a drink with you.
I think I know what you're getting at. Don't you want to leave the guests to themselves and go somewhere quieter?
I like the way you think. I have some good brandy in my chambers. If you're tired of the feast, I'll invite you for a nightcap.
The night is young. But maybe later. What do you say?
I'll be happy to wait for you.
Lord von Berghoff sent me. I'm supposed to collect a gift in return for my services.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite an impression on him. In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons. What would you choose?
I'd like to take a short sword.
A weapon fit for both a squire and a knight. Use it with discretion and honor. If you want to train your combat skills, I'm at your service. After all, any weapon is only as good as the man who wields it.
I never say no to a pretty woman.
Enjoy yourself. A pitcher of wine makes a good day better still. But too many pitchers will leave you feeling ill.
On the contrary, it's about the god fellow was forced to sing more and more, or they threatened to report him to the abbot. For one good deed, he was suddenly terrible.
What's wrong, Henry? Am I invisible or something? Have you got a moment? I've heard you're a local hero.
Careful!
I'm not local, so I'd like to introduce myself, gentlemen.
We're not local either, but we've already heard of you.
Aye. Mainly about your brushes with the law. Truly amusing escapades, if what they say is true.
Well, we had a couple of misfortunes, but I don't know what you heard.
Only that the village yokels took you for beggars and clapped you in the stocks.
Well, after you'd beaten up a couple of them, including the local bailiff's son.
Well, as I said, we had a couple of misfortunes.
Of course, no offense intended. We're glad to meet you.
My name is Olbram, and this is Yeshek of Bor.
Any news, gentlemen?
Yes, we were just talking about the finger of God.
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows, but the name is truly odd, isn't it? Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye, but it occurred to Olbram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a sin, I tell you.
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Quite the opposite, if anything.
Aye, once you get involved in politics in Prague, the coin comes rolling in. You and Lord Capon are here on political business, aren't you? You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Yes. We brought a message from Sir Hanush and Margrave Jobst. Now we're just waiting for Lord Bornbergov's reply.
What does Margrave Jobst want?
To end the war, I think.
Well, well. Jobst himself wants to make peace with the League of Lords.
Aye. And free our king from captivity.
Interesting. Yet it was him who was at war with Wenceslaus just a year ago.
What about tomorrow? Will you join us in the attack?
Of course. I've brought so many men we could take the Barkov on our own.
I hope you'll leave room for us as well, Yeshek.
Have no fear. The main thing is that old Lord Nebak doesn't drop dead before we can save him.
Well, if we burn down his castle, he's bound to have a fit.
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get rid of those scoundrels without needless damage.
Aye, aye. Old Yaramir was always terribly proud of that little castle of his. He toiled all his life to build it.
Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock.
All the better for us. We'll take the hood in a trice and then relieve Yaramir of a few barrels from his cellar.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he finds out how much the rescue will cost him.
He'll be happy to give us the wine. Better to be alive and well than cold for eternity.
I'd like to have a bit of discourse with you, young man.
My boy,
I'm
even
sorry.
the sparrows in the eaves are serenading your escapades.
What's wrong, Henry? Am I invisible or something? Come on.
What is it? I thought a good old feast.
You call this nothing but and the
Sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won?
You heard Lord von Berghoff. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way,
You're welcome. I definitely trust you.
when push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I understand. But this is the only way to get revenge for the massacre by the pond. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
And now you will see the second romancing option. You can romance
Shall we
Johanska.
have a chat, Bonnie?
Sorry.
She's sitting
I don't
there
know you.
with the priest
This is
and
Johanka
some other guy.
Pleased to meet you.
I know who you
I-
are, and this...
Speed up a little
Upon the stop,
here
your
the
life
dialogue
was on
because
right,
I
Father.
I'd love...
already went through one time, but I didn't record
Glad to tell you
that
my story.
playthrough. Sorry,
Where to begin?
but you don't
The
miss
best
much,
place to
and
begin is at the
you
beginning,
can
isn't
even
it?
pause and read
You're right, of course.
what he said.
That would be best.
So anyway, after
Our friend
this dialogue,
Margrave
you
Yost
can
would like to
pretty
It's a long way from
straightforward
our home.
romance
We didn't have
her,
time for that. They
and
killed
yeah, I
without
don't know
mercy. We had
what
no
is the
choice.
cap
Can't
on
swim.
Truly
speech
shocking.
and everything, but
What can
I
I
saw
say?
that you
No
actually
doubt.
need
We were saved by a
to have
good-hearted
some
old woman.
leveled up
Well,
speech
Even more
to do it.
humiliating than having the local god.
Anyway, thank
But
you
it's
for
true.
watching, guys. I hope
Everyone
you
thought we
enjoyed
were
it.
stinking
If
vagabonds.
you
Which let
want
me
more
Yeah, like I said,
Kingdom Come
they took us for
Deliverance II
ragamuffins.
videos and
Fair
more
enough,
clips,
but
write
out with
in
it
the
now.
comments,
Why did
or
they punish you?
if you want to add
I admit the
something,
bailiff
or
was right to punish us.
comment on
But we
what
would
I
have won
missed
the brawl otherwise,
here.
maybe.
Also
Excellent.
comment that.
I think people are wrong
Thank you very
about
much,
you.
and
You're a sincere
bye.
and brave young man, Henry.
And rather entertaining company.
Yes, I agree. It's a pity my good friend didn't hear your story. She would have been very interested.
Who do you mean, my lady?
Unfortunately, she just went outside to get some fresh air. But the easiest way to put that right would be to go and find her. Would you escort me, Sir Knight?
Certainly, my lady. I'd be honoured to escort you.
Excellent. I'm sure the learned gentlemen will excuse us, won't they? It's a lovely night outside, and it's a little stuffy in here, so a walk will do me good. Come on. A lovely summer night. It was horribly stuffy inside. Thanks for rescuing me from the claws of those two old vultures.
Yeah, of course. But I thought...
I know what you thought. Some men are terribly slow-witted, that's all. Like my late husband. But maybe I underestimated you, eh?
I don't think you're the kind to fall for pretty poems.
Well, well. Finally an exception that proves the rule.
I'm no good at poetry anyway.
That's enough talk, silly. Embrace me. Let's enjoy this night. It wasn't made for sleep, after all.